Hello, my name's Jim Taylor and I'm the Senior Ergonomist at Orangebox. When we actually look at the pressures in schools, there's a whole variety of changes occurring and the actual classroom furniture hasn't gone with it. So we've got more ethnic diversity, children are taller, there's more obesity creeping in, we're trying to have more inclusion in terms of disability. These are all having an effect, but in the last 30-40 years, the standard polypropylene four-legged chair hasn't really moved on until recently. So if we look at the two main activities in the classroom, students are likely to be either sitting back listening to the teacher or coming forward and doing some work at the table. Maybe also they'll be talking to fellow students to one side or tracking the teacher as they move round. So let's have a look at the spine. If I'm stood sideways, this is a view of this beautiful S-shaped configuration. And the problem is we weren't designed to sit. When we do so, the pelvis rolls back and we go into much more of a C shape. The whole weight of the trunk and the head is now pressing unevenly on the discs. Eventually they begin to bulge and they will trap nerves, and that causes the back pain. So let me introduce you to the Newton chair. This is our take on some of the issues we've discussed. We have this simple two-position rock, the listening and then the coming forward. We've got a built-in foot plate, so smaller students can move the seat back, exposes the foot rest, they're elevated high enough to work at the table comfortably. We've got, in this forward position, a good texture on the seat so people don't feel they're sliding off. It's not a four-leg, it's a reverse cantilever, which means that students' feet can happily move backwards and forwards. When they're sat side saddle, it's not going to be a problem. They won't have the twisted posture. And also with the reverse cantilever, there's a certain amount of natural spring in the chair as well. This is all good to have those elements of movement during the lesson, but not too much movement. Traditionally, with a static chair, students want to tip backwards. We've got this plastic heel, which means they can't tip too far and fall over backwards. So when you think about it, this is the one piece of equipment that students interface with the most during their time at school, and it's often neglected. Things haven't changed for 30 or 40 years, and it's a secret weapon of the teachers to help improve health and productivity.